Mika Hakkinen, the legend that he is here in Abu Dhabi at the Laureus Sport Awards. You're a big supporter of Laureus, Mika, aren't you? And tell me what your plans are over the next couple of days here.
Well, I'm definitely a big fan of Laureus. Started year 2000, the whole project, and I've been taking a part of the Laureus for many years. I've been a member of the Laureus on remembering since 2008. Been doing a campaign, V8 program, what I've been doing in England with the children to experience them what is motor racing, to explaining to them about the teamwork, what motor racing and the sport in general, what it keeps inside in terms of teamwork.
Do you know what? You don't look a day older. You don't, Mika.
Like
you don't look a day older than the day that you retired from Formula One, which unbelievably is 10 years ago.
Yeah,
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Seems like yesterday to me. Does it seem like yesterday to you?
Yes, it does. I mean, I'm very intensively all the time involved in Formula One because I'm taking a part of the management of the young drivers. I'm doing a work for the Johnny Walker. We're doing a campaign, Never Drink and Drive, globally around the world. I'm doing also work for Mercedes-Benz. I'm ambassador for them, for AMG in China. And doing also work for the Hermes, the logistic company in Germany.
So you're keeping in touch with the sport for sure.
I am busy guy.
Yeah.
I have 3 children.
Yeah.
So
keeps you busy.
Yeah, keeps you definitely busy. So
now you mentioned you won the World Championship twice, which of course you did in '99 and 2000. 98 and 99,
yeah.
And of course in 2000 your great rival Michael just pipped you and you came second, didn't you?
Yeah,
but I mean,
correct.
That was an amazing rivalry, and I think Schumacher to this day says that of all the guys he drove against, you were the guy he respected the most, and the sort of the biggest rival he had.
Yeah, we have a good times and bad times, but that's part of the racing and competition. I had a great challenge against Michael since already starting in 84.
Yes, you went back a long way before Formula One, didn't you?
Long way before that, from the karting to Formula 3, Formula 1. So we were rivalries all the time, fighting all the time. Our position, fighting to winning of races. Michael was in Germany and I was in Finland. And then we went to the international, international circuits, and then we end up in Formula One. And Michael was more luckier to win a world championship a little bit earlier than I did. But then I finally got it in '98 and '99, and we had a tough races. We have fantastic competition. I have a very high respect on him.
And he has very high respect of you as well.
Yeah, we had some good racing, and I think it's coming a lot with this. Respect is coming from that because we were honest to each other. You know, we were racing very hard against each other all the time, but we didn't push, we didn't crash, and we did not go to negative talking behind our backs.
No, you raced hard.
It doesn't make no difference. It doesn't make sense. You know, it was just a purely tough fight.
Now, of course, during that time before you won your world titles, you had, I mean, I still remember it, and I'm sure you do, one of the worst crashes you'll ever see. And amazingly, just a few months later, you were back on the circuit.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I had '95. I had a really big accident. I had a failure in a rear tire in Adelaide in Australia. And that feels like yesterday. It was such a horrible experience of life to go through accident like that.
I think they actually operated on you on the circuit, didn't they, at one point?
Yeah, they did some operation in circuit.
Tracheotomy, I think, wasn't it?
But luckily I was in, it was unlucky I had the accident, but lucky the hospital just was around the corner.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a really tough time to go through, and I did spend a lot of time in a hospital, and this was also a turning point of my career to really to understand that way. You can be committed of your sport. You can really, or your whatever your job is, you can be so dedicated. But you have to really remember that way. The life is end of the day so important that way. Nothing is so important than your health and your life, your friends, your family. That way, nothing gonna go above that. And that accident really teach me to respect more about just the health and the life. And generally your family and your friends.
Did it make you a better driver though, in a sense?
Yes and no. Yes and no. It made me more relaxed. It made me more relaxed, to be honest. But I don't think it made me better. It didn't make me better driver, I don't think. But I grow up very fast, very quick, because it just that accident made me to think about other things, you know, not all about racing and the racing and the racing, you know, that's not everything.
Sure.
The life is more important to enjoy and look after your family and your friends.
Well, you went on to win the 2 world titles, but not many drivers can say that, of course. Very quickly, Mika, your thoughts for the 2011 season? It was very exciting last season, wasn't it?
Last year was very exciting indeed. It was many drivers who had a chance to win the World Championship. I've been myself in a position when the World Champion has been decided in the last Grand Prix. And last year was definitely very exciting. It was the last Grand Prix decided, and quite a few drivers had a chance to win. And I think it was amazing, and it just shows it just shows how demanding, challenging the Formula One is. You know, it's such a competitive sport, and it also shows that the drivers are more and more developed, more committed for the sport than ever. I mean, I was, like we spoke about earlier, that way. It was tough race with Michael, but now, you know, there's more and more drivers who are just unbelievably fantastic performance. You know, they are great drivers.
And the same again this season?
Oh yeah, guaranteed. It's gonna be tough again.
Any winner?
It's too. Oh no, it's impossible to say who is gonna be the reach the title in the end of the day. But I mean, if you look at the drivers, Lewis, Jenson, Vettel, Webber, I mean, Alonso and Massa, the list is long. The drivers who has unbelievable talent and performance to win the World Championship. It's just about to see how the machines are working, you know, how the cars are working, how lucky they are, and if they go through the season without incidents. So we'll see. But let's wait and see.